Okay, this video is about how to save food costs for your restaurant. So number one is standardized recipes. Standardizing recipes ensures quality, consistency, and serving sizes. It's very important that we get portion control, like nail it every single time. That's a huge thing that we're gonna shoot some other videos around. But to save on food costs, number one is standardized recipes. Number two is regularly calculate the cost of each food item. So these include not only the cost of the food, but also delivery and storage, right? What is your storage bill? Can you allocate that to the food itself? And make sure that your menu price is allowing for a healthy profit margin. Ideally overshoot as well as you can for profit margin, right? Because we all know that restaurants are notoriously unprofitable, although they don't have to be. Number three is to review your menu monthly. That means to remove low profit items, right? It's easy for low profit items to just kind of creep up on the menu and then be there for a while. You really want to look at your menu every month and review it to remove anything that's low profit, right? So maybe some specials have come on that are staying there, maybe even some things you've had in there for a while. They're low profit, and this is at the core of why restaurants are notoriously unprofitable, is because these menu items, they just don't make enough money. That's a start. It's your pricing, and you want to review your menu monthly for pricing. Number four is to control inventory. So if you want to save on food costs, you really need to control your inventory. And what that means is, do you know what you have right now? And do you know how much you have of it? How are you controlling your inventory, and how closely are you keeping control of it? It's really important that you know exactly what's in there. You've got spoilage that's happening, food that's going bad. You've got food that, maybe it was the prime rib last night, but people didn't eat all of the prime rib, and it can be made into roast beef sandwiches today as a special. So it's important to know kind of where your inventory is at, how much of it is very perishable, have codes on the walk-in with different codes for more perishable foods, and be constantly rotating that through, getting rid of that inventory, working it through the system. You also want to assess your inventory weekly and cross-reference it with your purchase orders. So looking backwards and also looking forward, how much food do you have right now in the walk-in or different stations, and how much should you have? Right? If you see that there's a discrepancy there, you know that there's some kind of employee theft going on. People are giving larger portions because they want to get bigger tips. A great thing to think about is if you're getting plates back that still have food on them, then you're probably serving too much food. And number five of how to save on food costs is to avoid overstocking and avoid understocking. So this is going to take into account product costs, shelf life, and also how quickly it's going to be used. So you need to know how long it's going to take to use it, how long is the shelf life, and the product cost. Those are all factors of overstocking and understocking. So do these five things and you can save a lot of money on food cost and have a higher profit restaurant.